Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Live from Texas, this is the Will Cain Show. The mass hysteria, shockingly, over the White House overhaul has been something that really caught our attention but didn't inspire us to talk about at great length here on the Will Cain Show. But it appears that the renovation is overdue, and the left thinks this entire thing is way, way over the line. Here's the thing. The concept of White House renovations isn't really new. It's not unusual. Trump's East Wing demolition will make way for a 90,000 square foot ballroom, he says, will be key in hosting major ceremonies. And yet Democrats, as we mentioned, are appalled. Here, we need to give you just a taste. This is Senator Amy Klobuchar and Senator Elizabeth Warren.
No, it is actually a demolition zone. That is what it is. Look at that.
Oh,
unbelievable.
Wow. This is a construction zone. You know, Donald Trump can't hear people asking for help because there's all the
machinery. I mean, these are like bulldozers taking down the people's house right in front of our eyes.
Leveling the people's house so that he can build a gold-encrusted ballroom.
Oh, wonderful performance, ladies. Incredible. But I'm sorry, the Oscar will not go to you today because, at least not for that performance, this one takes the trophy.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to get me a beer. Hey, Glover, my husband Bruce is now in here. You want a beer?
No, I'll pass on the beer for now.
So real, so authentic. Honestly, though, their response is muted when you compare it to the hysteria from the media.
Where is the oversight in this story?
It's kind of one of the most physically destructive things that Trump has done, obviously.
He thinks that he has the authority to go and destroy, what is essentially a sacred historic site and put up, a palace because he thinks he's a king.
And the images, what do the images look like? Maybe a natural disaster or, more commonly these days, war or terrorism.
Terrorism? Really? That guy must get his news from outlets like the Daily Beast, where they wrote after talking to a, quote, real-life Indiana Jones, whose ice-cold take is that the White House renovations are somehow similar to ISIS. We thought maybe the headline was an exaggeration, but then we dug into the article, and here's the quote. Matthew Vincent has spent 2 decades documenting the recovery of ancient artifacts looted by ISIS in Syria and Iraq. Similar to the movie character Indiana Jones, he said the president's obsession with rebuilding the residence in his own image echoes the tyrannical destruction he's witnessed overseas. But see, this isn't, sadly, an isolated opinion. Here's an ex-post. It feels almost the same as when I saw the Pentagon damaged on 9/11. Meantime, Hillary Clinton, she's so mad that she's going to market off of this. Nothing says outrage and righteous anger like a customized ball cap. Clinton's outrage doesn't, though, seem to extend to what's in the House. According to the $190,000 worth of household goods she and Bill grabbed on the way out and had to return to the People's House. At the end of the day, Trump isn't just paying for this, by the way, in backlash. He's putting his money where his mouth is.
I give a lot of money to the White House. The White House is, as you know, I give my salary, and I usually like to steer to the White House because this house was a little bit abandoned. First of all, for 4 years, you had a guy walking around that didn't know where the hell he was. And this house was not taken care of the way it was supposed to be. I take very good care of property. Now it's starting to gleam like it should. It should really gleam.
Want even more Fox News on YouTube? Become a Fox News Patriot today. Click join to find out how.